This GMC is one of the strangest motorhomes ever built. But even by today's standards, these motorhomes were way ahead of their time. People even called these the Star Trek motorhomes. They were built on a special chassis and offered features no other motorhome manufacturer thought of at the time. Let's take a look at this extraordinary motorhome.
Motorhome luxury.
The specific model that we are going to tour today is the Eleganza II, which was manufactured till 1978, the year when the production of the GMC vehicles stopped in order to expand the truck network. Now, an interesting fact here is that almost all the models of the GMC motorhomes of that time looked quite similar from the outside. Obviously, there were some minor differences here and there, but it was pretty much the same. The main area where you could tell the difference was the interior. And in this video, you'll know why. The very first impression of the GMC motorhome gives you a very different and unique look as compared to other motorhomes of its time. Due to its spaceship-like design, people often called it the Star Trek motorhome. I mean, from its design and looks, you can easily say that it was manufactured a while ago. But it was different and better than every other motorhome in its era. See, during the 70s or 80s, motorhome designs used to be boxy and big. But the GMC, it followed a much sleek and curved approach. Instead of keeping its design like a large box, it had a curved windshield and a streamlined body that supported aerodynamics as well. That's why it is still relevant to the current market, unlike the others. Now, coming to the specs, the GMC motorhome is built on a special chassis which was particularly designed using the front-wheel drive platform from the Oldsmobile Toronado. For engines, you get two options. Some models have the 455 cubic inch or 7.5-liter V8 engine. Other models, including the Eleganza II, come with a 403 cubic inch or 6.6-liter engine. The engine was very widely used in different kinds of vehicles during the 80s and 90s, including the Oldsmobile and Chevrolet, because of its ability to generate decent torque, even at low engine speeds. Not just that, the chassis has a lower center of gravity as compared to other motorhomes of its time, and offers you better handling and smooth turns. Another option you'd get with the GMC motorhome is the size choice. The motorhome comes in 23-foot and 26-foot models, each having its own ups and downs obviously. The most interesting feature of the exterior of this motorhome was probably its full-body Zip-G awning. Made of all aluminum, this is something you don't get so easily even in the most recent motorhomes right now. Another good thing about its exterior is the number of windows you get. It has around 7 to 8 big windows throughout its body that do two things. Give you plenty of sunlight and fresh air inside the motorhome, making you less dependent on electricity and all. And even when they are closed, you can get a pretty good view of the outside. Speaking of fresh air and all, you also get an air conditioning system installed on the roof of the van. Around the rear side, the GMC also has a 62-pound propane tank, and just above it would be the water tank. Let's now head toward the rear of the vehicle, and the first thing you'll notice is the large window that can be so practically used. Whether it is to get some sunlight while you're resting or see those stars in the night, you can do that all. But that's not all. The taillights are also installed very strategically to such a height that other vehicle drivers can easily spot it, ensuring your better safety. There's also a hitch receiver using which you can tow other, smaller vehicles in case of an emergency. And last but not least here, you get a complete aluminum ladder that gives you proper access to the roof. On the driver's side, there's also an awning, but it's a sunbrella window awning that you can attach to the hook and use. There's also the engine compartment just beneath it, which by the way opens using a different key. In this compartment, you get the city water supply connection and a 50-amp shore power cord as well. On the same side, you also get a large compartment at the rear that stores your 6,000-watt Onan generator and a pack of batteries. Another important thing to note here is that this generator sits on a slide-out tray so it can be easily taken out for replacement or repair in case of an issue. That's a small yet crucial feature. The freshwater tank that can hold up to 40 gallons is also located at the back of the driver's side, so that's another good thing. You get the city water connection and the freshwater tank. It looks pretty sorted. The gray tank, or tube, which is located at the rear side, also holds up to 40 gallons of fluid. There is also a black water tank available in the vehicle for waste storage and disposal. The tank is installed under the floor of the vehicle, directly connected to the toilet, and can hold up to 30 gallons of waste. And just beneath the driver's door, there's the fuel tank compartment where you can fill up to 25 to 30 gallons of fuel. Now, as we reach the front of the motorhome again, you can see a large windshield divided into two sections. Then there are also two compartments that give you direct access to the engine so you can check if everything's running fine. But wait, we haven't talked about the entrance door even once. Why? That's because we are going to do it right now as we step inside this sleek and classy motorhome and see why it is really called a futuristic motorhome at all. So, as you take a look at the entry door, it looks like a classic RV entrance door with a single door handle made of aluminum. A surprising thing is the presence of an entry step, which wasn't very common back then. Diving a bit deeper into specification, the door is 28 inches wide, so you'll have pretty much space to get inside without compromising your comfort. Also, the entry door has a screen door that's connected to the main door, and if you want, you can separate these two as well. Let's step inside the GMC Eleganza 2. You'll get to realize how authentic the manufacturers used to keep their products back then. In the motorhome, you get an original shag carpet that looks way more classy and genuine than wallpapers or printed floors. But if you didn't like the shag carpet, there were two other decor options: the Palm Beach decor and the Kingsley decor. You can choose whichever you want to go with. The same flexibility can be seen in the floor plans as well. GMC offered multiple floor plans for the interior of their RVs. For example, you can either have a sofa and a dinette booth, a sofa and a sofa on both sides, a dinette with barrel chairs, and a sofa with barrel chairs as well. While getting inside the RV, you can see the monitors for your water tank, propane, electricity, and all. You can also turn on and off the Onan generator right from here. Plus, there are also 4 different light switches dedicated to lighting control of different sections of the motorhome. There is also a central vac port built on the side wall of the RV, so you can use that for cleaning. In the living area, there are storage cabinets on the side walls which are pretty spacious and can be used wisely. There's also a large slide window on both sides that comes with insect mesh, shades, and a normal screen. Up next, take a look at the dinette table. Proper wooden texture. And it's not just for show, you can flip fold both sides of the table to get 4 cup holders as well. So when you're having food, you can simply use the table. But when it comes to drinks, just flip fold the table and there you go. Fantastic. And it's a removable table too. You can remove the table, slide down both the sofas, and convert them into a bed whenever you want. That is super convenient. It's a small point, but you get storage under the sofas as well, which was a big deal during its time. On the sofa side as well, you get some large storage cabinets to store your stuff as you get on the go. The sofa itself has storage underneath, which is another convenient feature for travelers. But here's the fun part. There's a seat belt on both sides of the sofa which can be attached to the ceiling hook to convert the sofa into 2 bunk beds. For a large family, this can be pretty convenient and useful. Up next, we have the kitchen where you get a double sink setup with water filtration and a faucet as well. You also get a 3-burner cooktop and a gas oven below as well. Apart from that, you get a number of strong and durable storage cabinets for storing your utensils and other kitchen stuff. Just above the cooktop, you also get a cooktop ventilation system that comes with 2 push-in switches. One switch turns the light on and off, and the other one extracts vapor from your kitchen area so the motorhome doesn't get smoky when you're cooking. The GMC also has a refrigerator so you can store food items or drinks. Now, the interesting thing is that back then, RVs used to have refrigerators running on propane. However, that's where the GMC makes itself futuristic. The refrigerator here works on AC/DC, just like the modern RVs. Now, as you move towards the bedroom area through the hallway, you get some more storage area. These are very big drawers that can be used for storing big items like bags and all, or if you have any equipment or such. In the lower drawers, you also get access to battery chargers and the air suspension cabin. So if something goes wrong with them, you can fix them all from the inside. No need to go outside. Just beside it would be your wardrobe where you can keep your clothes. Now, what really needs to be appreciated here is the positioning of the wardrobe. It's just opposite to the bathroom. Speaking of the bathroom, you can access it through a sliding handle door. To be honest, it's not a very big and luxurious bathroom, since it is a wet bath. However, how GMC has utilized this space is really amazing. You get a toilet, a lower storage drawer to keep your toilet papers, a nice sink with 2 faucets, another useful drawer behind the mirror, and some pretty good lighting. There's also a ventilation fan installed on the ceiling to make sure you don't feel suffocated. As we reach the back, you get 2 more big sofas. There are plenty of windows in this area to give you enough sunlight and fresh air if you want. Then, there are some storage cabinets as well. And yes, as you may be wondering, you can fold out the sofas and convert them into a double-size bed. After all, it can be your bedroom if you want. Well, let's now come to the cab area. The first thing you'll notice is how wide the chairs are, both the driver's seat and the captain's chair. Both the chairs can swivel as well, so you can face any direction you want. Plus, you get 2 armrests with each chair too. Another massive point to mention is the huge windshield that gives you such a clear panoramic view of the front and some of the sides as well. On the driver's side, there's also a small sliding window that can be used for paying toll taxes and all, if you need to. Other things in the cab include a couple of good speakers, a rear-view mirror, a vehicle leveling switch that can lift and lower the vehicle up to 6 inches, and cruise control as well. There's also a temperature control slide, air pressure checker, and a single switch wiper control in the vehicle. Now, this may look pretty normal by today's standards, but when you remember the fact that this RV was manufactured in 1978, you know that it was futuristic. How would you rate GMC for these motorhomes? If you are interested in a futuristic motorhome from our time, you'd definitely love this video, and I'll see you soon with another luxury motorhome.